from crying uncontrollably, from overthinking. There's freedom from that when you fill out these emotions that continue to show up on your front doorstep. These feelings are showing up for a reason. And even if you've already went through the steps, acknowledging them when they show up, filling them out, because again, remember, they're called feelings, giving it to God. If you've done all those steps and you're still continuing to experience these feelings, they're still continuing to show up on your front door, then you got to look deeper. You got to look at your life and figure out, what am I doing that's allowing these emotions to continue to pop up? You have to look inside your heart and figure out what's going on within my heart. What's the deeper heart issue? You have to do the work. You have to make sure you clean the inside so you can have a clean outside. Because when you continue to ignore them, they're going to show up. They're not going to just go away because you choose not to acknowledge them. They're going to continue to show up, knocking on your door. They're going to show up in your workplace. They're going to show up in your relationships. They're going to show up in your finances, your circumstances. They're going to show up anywhere you go, in all areas of your life, because you're choosing not to address them when it's addressed to you. And I understand certain feelings can be so uncomfortable. We have our good feelings, happiness, peace, joy, but we also have our bad ones that we have to acknowledge as well. Anger, frustration, sadness, bitterness, whatever it may be, you have to feel them out. You have to acknowledge them. And maybe you're having a difficult time acknowledging your good emotions because you haven't dealt with the bad ones. But you have to feel it out. You have to say, okay, in this moment, I'm feeling sad. Even if you don't know why, even if you don't understand it, you still have to acknowledge it because it's showing up for a reason. Even if everything in your life seems to be going great, but sadness shows up on your front door, it's for a reason. Even if you don't know what the reason is, you still have to fill it out. Fill it out. Whether that's through crying, screaming in your car, going to a gym session and getting off that extra tension through that workout, going to that meditation class that you always wanted to attend, going to church and just laying it all on the altar, making time for counseling and therapy so you can get the professional help that you need through individuals that God has gifted to help you navigate those emotions and those feelings that are uncomfortable. Whether it's through a dance ministry, writing in your journal, putting it into creative words through a poem, through music. Those are plenty of positive coping mechanisms to deal with your emotions effectively and safely so they won't continue to overwhelm you.